r/AskReddit.
What is perfectly legal, but creepy as hell? 1. Staring into someone's window from the street to watch Jeopardy on their TV because your jolly mom cancelled cable when she found your vape. 2. Facing the wrong way in an elevator. 3. This one hits close to home. A good friend of mine lives in a major East Coast city. As a single woman, she is extra cautious. She was the victim of a known local Instagram celebrity this weekend. Basically, this guy follows people, guys and girls, around and records them. When they get annoyed and tell him to stop, he gets more and more obnoxious, trying to get a reaction. He is careful not to cross the legal line for stalking etc. and does it in public, so be expectation of privacy. He then posts the inevitable freakout online. I'm not going to share the page, my friend made the cut, because I don't want to grace this troll with the page views. 4. My dad is currently in an injury case against his old job. There's been a car outside his house filming him for the last couple months, trying to catch him doing compromising things to disprove his injuries. That's very creepy. 5. Saying, think of yourselves as sisters when introducing a much younger new wife to one's adult daughter. My father-in-law did this. Edit. Wow, this really blew up. Holy cow. Thanks for the awards, kind people. Some context, my Phil was in his late 50s, his new bride in her early 20s, which was indeed younger than his daughter, my wife. As creepy as his comment was, made on first introduction as we all stood there in my doorway after they showed up unannounced, I don't think he consciously meant to imply the incestuous subtext. It was more like he was crowing about how he had attracted such a young wife. But his emotional intelligence and self-awareness were exactly that low that he could say such a thing. He was a really difficult person in general. In the end, the marriage was short and tumultuous, with him eventually accusing her of physical abuse and theft. I think they were both using each other, and they both got more than they bargained for. 6. A grown man giving expensive gifts to a teenage girl he's not related to or particularly close to. I came across this ask after reading a post where a woman said her husband gave their neighbor's daughter a $300 bracelet without discussing it with her, and the vibes were super creepy. Technically not illegal, but hella predator vibes there. 7 and a bit. I swear to God, I did a lot of work in hospitals for a while. Big fucking hospitals with tons of bathrooms all over the place. For some goddamned reason, regardless of what time or bathroom I selected to take a shit in, not 30 seconds after I sat down a janitor would knock on the door to clean the bathroom. It's not as if it was one janitor, just some random janitor would inevitably need to clean whatever bathroom I was in as soon as I got comfy. It's like I was being stalked by the janitors. So now I'm trying to take a shit knowing full well there's somebody out there actively timing how long it takes. Edit. Yes, I am aware this was a running joke on Scrubs. 7,1. This just brought back a memory I tried to repress. I, too, work at a hospital. Of the time I was walking out of work but got hit with the danger rumbles on my way out and had to clench and run to the nearest public bathroom. It's the largest one, but I blessed my stars it was mostly empty. As I was absolutely destroying the toilet, a housekeeper lady came in and starts going stall to give them the good cleaning. I'm sitting there sweating as the cursed colon won't stop, listening to her come closer and closer to my stall. She gets to mine, sees it's locked, moves on. But then after she finished all the rest, she just stood there and waited as I'm ruining this toilet and just want peace while I die of dysentery. And I didn't want to have to come out of that stall after 10 minutes of atomic bombing it and have to face this woman before she took one look inside the stall and probably started crying. Mind you, I am someone who normally will hold my shits in for hours to avoid pooping in a public bathroom. So this was my nightmare. 5 stars. 7,2. When I used to clean bathrooms, I noticed when there was someone who didn't make a noise in the stalls while I was cleaning, I did the basics that I could and then left, loudly, to make sure that they knew that I was leaving. so that they could do what they had to. I even kept guard for another employee who had IBS. I know what it's like to need that privacy. I would wait outside of the bathroom until they were done. I'm sure management noticed, but I didn't care. They needed that time and I wanted to give them their privacy. Once I saw someone leave, I went in and finished cleaning. I'm sorry you had to have your space invaded when it was obvious you needed the space. Bonus: a big, fat, hairy middle-aged man wearing just a Speedo hanging out at a park eating pudding. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and comments to let me know if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more upcoming videos.